years from now, they'll look back and say, what collective madness overtook this country?
Well, if I ask you about Fauci and the effort to hold him in contempt,
Yeah.
do you support it?
Absolutely. Look, I think Anthony Fauci has had contempt for Congress and contempt for the American people for decades. His diary shows that he deliberately lied to the American people over and over and over again. In his diary, he wrote early on that it was clear that the COVID virus did not come from the wet market in Wuhan, and then he turned around and said exactly the opposite thing on national television. In his diary, he brags about convincing Democrats in New York and California to shut schools down, and yet he goes on TV and says, I wasn't for shutdowns. That level of contempt and dishonesty is disgraceful, and Dr. Fauci ought to think about what it says about the end of his career, that what he will be remembered for the most is pleading the fifth more than 100 times. He's been the most damaging bureaucrat in the history of America. And I will say the school shutdowns, which Fauci bragged that he was responsible for, may well be the single most destructive public policy step we've seen in decades. That learning loss will stick with those kids the rest of their lives. When they're 90 years old, they will still be suffering the consequences of Anthony Fauci's corrupt and dishonest shutdowns, and the fact that he knew he was lying to the American people. He should be held in contempt, he should be prosecuted for perjury, and he should go to jail.